All right, YouTube, what is going on, guys? How are you doing, you beautiful people? What is up? Welcome back to another creator chat in the backyard. We have the beautiful backyard. I didn't say guys, girls, older people, younger people, so there you go. Just said it right now. Anyways, guys, like I said, welcome back to another creator chat. Today, in this video, in this talk, what we are speaking of to help you guys as content creators, as creative entrepreneurs, as badass mother in people. I'm not going to swear. I actually just recorded a podcast, by the way. Podcast, by the way, guys. So definitely do go check that out. It is always linked down below. Creator Chats Podcast. It explains what we're talking about here, but in more detail and depth. This is kind of like a simplified YouTube style version. Podcast, obviously, you can go a lot deeper and more raw. And I love having the dynamic. This is like my yin YouTube, and this is my yang. You feel me? I love both though, because they both have pros. Don't think like I favor this over this. I would kiss you. I would kiss the camera. Thank you. Anyways, in this podcast, hopefully this composition looks good. In this talk, the notion or the theme or the idea we are speaking of today to help you guys as creatives is, again, that's what I spoke of in here, but we're changing it up a bit, the theme is of you stepping up to the plate, okay? What I feel inspired to explain to you guys or to express to you guys based on my life situation, and obviously, I make these videos to document, and I know some of you guys are dealing or relating with this, is to step up to the plate. Okay, and what I mean by that is you taking ownership, you taking responsibility, you being the badass you always were. And now this is not a video like a monotonous, like, oh, I gotta take more responsibility. No, this is not a bad thing. This is an amazing thing. This is an empowering thing. This is you saying, dude or dudette, all of the work you've been putting in for all those years is now paying off. Fucking own that. You're a musician, you're a writer, you're a painter, you play violin, and you're doing it for years, and you felt, for so long, you were kind of scraping by or just like kind of struggling to get by. Or maybe you weren't really owning it. Right now is the time to fully own that. It is to step up to the plate, to say, yo, I am this painter, I am this musician, I'm whatever, I'm going full, like, dude, you're doing it now. You're going full out with it. And maybe it sounds a little silly because maybe you're just not used to seeing yourself in this guard or this light, but you have to now. Like these passions, these hobbies, these things. I just got an email today from a guy expressing, I'm not going to say who it is. I can't really remember his name. Or maybe it was a girl. I think it was a guy though. And he started so it's so cool. It was like a bar of soap. Maybe he's watching this. A soap company or a soap bar, and he was expressing his gratitude or like his struggles, and he wanted to start photo and video, like he wanted to start YouTube basically to keep growing it, and he was asking if I could give him any advice or help or if I should do it. That is a perfect fucking example. Stepping up to the plate, owning it, dude. If you play violin or you're this artist or you're this actor, you've been dabbling for X amount of years. Now is the time to go full out, right fucking now. And the reason for me may be different for you guys. But when I mean stepping up to the plate, step up to the plate for a reason bigger than yourself, okay? Step up to the plate because you have to help your family, right? You have to help your friend group. You have to help society. You have to help yourself, dude. There are bigger reasons on why you got to do this, and this is why you got to do it now, man. Things that you were afraid of doing. You wanted to start that website or that blog post, or you wanted to add a value to this person or to try this. Dude, what the fuck are you waiting for, man? This is not about you anymore. Like, you need to realize that. And I've been put in situations, especially now, I have been for a while, but especially now where it's like all eyes are on me. And I don't necessarily mean that like literally as far as YouTube. Like I don't give a fuck how many people watch me at the moment, but like in my family, in my relationship, like they're looking up to me. Like right now, like this is on me. And I always knew it was, and this is why I'll never fucking give this shit up. But right now more than ever, like this stuff is on me. And I know tons of you guys are in similar situations, whether that's with your family, whether that's with yourself, your friends, your mental health, your physical health. Like we have 3 months left, about 3 months left till 2020. Okay, it's these last few months, dude. Fuck 2020, fuck New Year's resolutions, any of that. Right now, dude. Everything you've ever wanted to accomplish, you've wanted to do, solidify this shit right now. Because just make sure we're recording. This is the reaping season. And what I mean by that is this is now, it's always the end of the year where and I'm not a farmer. Maybe this is what farmers do. I don't know. But metaphorically and literally, at least with myself and how I see it, the last few months of the year before you enter winter. So let's say before we get into, January 1st. So like that's middle of winter. September, October, November, kind of December, what we're in now. These are the last reaping months where you take all your crops. If you're a farmer, again, I'm not a farmer, but you take your crops or you take things that you've built and you've worked on and you reap them right now. Like you take them all right now to go into winter. It's like a bear hibernating. Like these are the last few months where you eat as much as you can, you cultivate, you gather everything. Like you go all in, you get everything right now and you keep it going into the next year, and then you build from that. But if you have nothing to gain, like if you don't go full out and gather all of your stuff in these next few months because you're too scared, then you're fucked, man. Not just for yourself, but let's say you're a mother bear, right? For your fucking kids now, dude, for your family, for society, like you literally do a disservice to everybody. Everyone. Like there is no benefit to that. That's what this video is about now. Again, I don't really know what I'm going to call this. In the podcast, we go even deeper. But it's stepping up to the plate, man. It's stepping up to the plate. It's speaking your truth. It's going all in, and it's you got to stop hesitating. And it's because it's not just about you anymore. That's where I'm kind of picking up right now, at least in my life. And maybe this can relate. I know it can relate with some of you guys because I'm not a special snowflake, okay? If I like certain things, you guys like certain things, okay? If I feel certain ways about life, some of you guys feel the same way. That's why I document, right? I always say my favorite quote by Gary Vee is document, don't create, okay? I'm just documenting how I feel, what my soul, what my heart feels right now, what I'm doing, what steps I'm taking. So I'm expressing this to some of you guys who are maybe in a similar situation. Right now is time. Reap all of your shit, man. Own it. Step into the fucking spotlight. Because if you don't now, I don't think you ever will. And I'm not even saying this has to be being a content creator. Most times it is. Dude, by the time 2020, like, this whole content, like, if you think that this whole content creation thing, being a YouTuber, online business, all this stuff, the stuff that I'm working towards and have been doing for multiple years, trial and erroring, figuring out and going to pursue. If you think this is big now, I'm not saying necessarily me, but being a content creator, YouTube, being a social media, if you think this is big now, you have no fucking clue what's coming. This is going to be fucking massive. We're in the little fucking base right now. It hasn't even it doesn't even come above, I'm thinking of like an iceberg. It hasn't even come above water yet. Or maybe it's the other way around, if the iceberg is bigger in the bottom. Dude, we haven't even touched the surface yet. Right? It's like a tree, the roots. Content creators, we've just been digging our roots deeper into the soil. You haven't even seen the fucking stalking yet, bro. You haven't seen anything yet. If you don't own up right now, in these next 3 months, and lock and secure your fucking position as a content creator or whatever the fuck you want to do, if you don't secure this right now, like I said, the hibernating bear or the farmer or whatever, I don't want to say it, but I think you're fucked. Like, I think that life's going to hand it to someone else, and someone else is going to take your crops, and someone else is going to take that food away from the bear, and you're going to starve off. You're going to die off. And that's not what I want to say, but like I really feel that's the reality. Like, and I think all of you guys know this, and I'm not worried because you guys will step up to the plate. I don't get worried about that. I know all of you guys watching this. Most of you will, in one way or another. I'm just saying if you don't, like, someone else is going to take it from you. If you thought about being a YouTuber, and I'm not going to keep rambling on about this, but if you thought about being a YouTuber or doing this and you're still fucking not doing it, if you don't start right now, by 2020, you're just, honestly, man, don't even start. People will take your spot. It is, if you guys think, like, I just started this shit early. I started this about 3-4 years ago, back in almost 4 years ago. I started this early by fluke. If you guys think, like, dude, it's going to get fucking huge, and someone will come for you. Someone's going to take your spot. I'm seeing now in 2019, like, do you know how many people I'm seeing, like, normal, everyday people becoming content creators? When I started this shit, people looked at me like I had a third fucking leg. What do you mean you're on YouTube? You're on this now, 3.5, 4 years later? Bro, like, I'm stoked. And you guys should be stoked too. But be stoked if you take these steps. If you don't, someone else is going to take it from you. And that's what I got to say. So that's kind of it. We're at 10 minutes here. I never say these guys to like be mean or like to like scare you or anything. I just say this because like this is just what's coming up inside of me. This is how I feel. And you guys can do it. Like you're ready for it. This is why I say it. It's not like, this is not a bad video. This is an empowering video. This is saying, dude, like it's fucking time. I know so many people personally that want to do this stuff, but they're just on the edge. Too many people to count. If you don't do it now, you never will. Because it's just going to get scarier. But you can do it. You're ready. Oh, we got the sun coming out right now. You guys are ready. Because I know how talented, like, I'm thinking of all these people close to me or who were close to me. You guys are so fucking talented. You're brilliant, you're talented, you're smart, you guys are loyal, you're dedicated. You're not owning it. You just don't think it's real, or you don't think you are. Believe me, you are, dude. I'm no special person. You're no special person. Like, or what I'm saying is like, people who are doing it are no different than you, man. Do not put these people on a pedestal. They are no fucking different than you. I've like, you know, what is it? Einstein says this, one of my favorite quotes. Or Mandela says, everything seems impossible until it's done. Right. I could never do that. What do you mean, me? And then you start doing it. You're like, what the fuck? This is like a fucking Monday morning. Like, this is easy. Because it's not different. No one's different than you. So, look at that beautiful glow we get. I didn't think the sun would come back out. That is fucking amazing. You guys can catch that the last second. That's it. I love you guys all. I care so much about you. I know where I'm going to be personally, and I want as many of you guys to be there with me. And that may sound egocentric, or that wasn't the point. Many of you will be there too, in your own way. And I want to party with you guys. Because I know you can. And it's going to be fucking sick. I was just saying this on the podcast. We'll all have a meetup soon. Content creators. Very soon. Probably Nathan Phillips Square, which is downtown Toronto, which I live. Do I say my city or do I not? It's like kind of weird. I think you guys know. I live in a small city called. It's close to Toronto. We'll say it's about half an hour out from Toronto. Okay, we'll say it's Toronto's out west, so it's about half an hour east. So if you guys know the GTA, then you have an idea. We'll have a meetup soon. All you content creators, you guys who are taking this advice, your advice, and going full in, going all in for these last 3 months and reaping fucking everything. Because 2020, yo, believe me, we are popping, dude. 2020 is going to be massive. Content creators, like, bro. I just want you guys to come. So that's it. I'm going to finish there. We're at 13 minutes. I hope that made sense. Again, guys, I don't really title these videos or go in and script them. I just speak. I try to explain. So I hope this was able to help. You were able to gain something from this. I know you guys can. I know you guys can make these moves and these steps. Time is now, man. It's all or nothing. You got nothing to lose, bro. And that's fucking sick. I love that. So that's it. Give the video a like, guys. Subscribe, all that stuff if you guys digged it. And we'll talk soon, okay? So definitely do check out the podcast if you guys are interested. It is linked down below. Creator Chats is what we've changed the name to. And it'll give you more of perspective. All that stuff, guys. Download the free creator course intro. First link down below. Everything. You guys know the deal. You've seen these videos. Check out the website, the podcast. Get yourself hooked in. Because, boy, we are going to reap. 2020 is going to be the biggest thing you've ever witnessed. So that's it. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Talk soon. Much love. Peace.